Welcome to Lapis Moon Tarot. This will be a collective reading to see how we're being blessed as this year is wrapping up, especially since we just had that beautiful full moon in the sign of Cancer. Cancer feels like we are delegating, we are releasing things that no longer serve us, and we are feeling more secure in our own skin, in our own home. And I'd love to see how that translates for the collective. How are we being blessed? How are we growing? How have we learned the lessons and integrated them in this 2023? And how will we be taking those blessings into the new year? So there'll be 4 piles for you to choose from. If you are drawn to pile number 1 and this beautiful amethyst moon, this will be your reading. If you are drawn to pile number 2 with this blue lace agate, this will be your reading. If you are drawn to pile number 3 with pyrite, this will be your reading. And if you are drawn to pile number 4 with the rose quartz, I think this is Aura Rose Quartz, this will be your reading. Take a moment, pause the video if you need, and choose your pile. When you've made your decision, the timestamp for your reading will be in the first comment or in the description below. I'll get started with pile number 1. Group number 1, if you chose this amethyst moon, this will be your reading. I pre-shuffled your oracle cards. Accept the gifts from the universe. You deserve all the beautiful things in your life. Number 10. I love that. I love that the moon has come through on this reading as well. Action. Contract. It says covenant, sacred contract. This is beautiful. Number 7, very spiritually aligned time for you. And show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Yes. Okay. Very unique energy coming through. Artistic energy coming through. Perhaps you're a singer, a writer, artist of some sort. You have a unique voice. This could have been a gift that you've had since childhood, but maybe you've suppressed it in the past or have forgotten about it. You've done the, let's say, pragmatic thing. You've gone to school, you've done something else with your life, and now it's resurfacing. And it's bringing you a lot of fulfillment and joy as you're doing it, as you deserve, because this is what you came to this earth to express. So the cards are urging you to take action. Don't sleep on this. Don't dream about it. Don't daydream. Don't procrastinate. Take action right away. And for some of you, I see before the end of the year, you'll sign a contract. Perhaps it's for a book. Perhaps it's a music deal. It's some type of contract where you get to express your unique voice, your artistic voice. Read the fine print, but it does look very blessed. It came through with this number 7, feels very spiritually aligned. I love the quill. It could be writing for most of you. You could even be a songwriter, a movie script writer. I love this little jar too here of ink, but the ink, it looks almost like it's the universe swirling inside this jar. Very much a gift from beyond, like from beyond the veil. This could have been a gift that you came to this earth with, that you wanted to share on this side of the veil. Very, very profound. And to not be afraid to show that true self, that true expression. Sit in your authenticity as you're expressing this. And the more you do that, the more people will relate to you because it feels real. It feels relatable. You feel like a genuine person. And not to lose sight of that. And the fact that you might be very unique as a person. You could be an Aquarius, but not necessarily. You are someone who is going to be perhaps doing things your own way. You have a unique viewpoint. Maybe you're using social media to take off your career because of the fact that it's Aquarius. Aquarius usually means innovation and new technology. So it could be that you are catching on. You've got viral videos and offers are coming towards you. Very lovely energy. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, it does feel like the planning stage is done. It's time to take action. Perhaps the action is signing this contract. Six of Swords, going from choppy waters to calm waters. It's exploring, it's discovering, it's moving on. Wherever you were, and I love how that ocean wave is kind of mirroring this card. Wherever you were wasn't home for you. It didn't feel at peace for you. It didn't feel like the right fit for you. And you have decided to move on. And as soon as you make that decision to move on, these opportunities align, right? It's again, it's action. It's not daydreaming, it's taking action. Page of Swords, love this for you. Curiosity, intelligence, charm, and ambition. Yeah. Your curiosity about these gifts, about learning all you can. Perhaps it's even learning how you can market yourself, how you can manifest, how you can attract these opportunities, being in the right circles. Like you're just very much like, I feel, devouring knowledge. And it could be about this gift, or it could be about how to grow this gift, how to market it, how to land these contracts. Whatever you're doing, it's really inspired. Swords are intelligence, right? You've got two cards. So this is intellect, this is strategy. Again, that ambition is coming through. Very cool. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is the card of having too many choices, which sometimes can cause us to have a little bit of analysis paralysis. So perhaps that action card is coming through as well to let you know that there's never a perfect decision. There will always be something that you choose where perhaps you thought it was going to end up one way, but it doesn't, or there's roadblocks, or whatever it might be. That doesn't mean you've made the wrong choice, right? Ultimately, we have free will. We are autonomous, sovereign beings. We are learning through our actions. And we are doing the best we can with the information we have. And if you choose a particular door and it doesn't turn out to be exactly what you want, you can always change your mind. You can always request for a change. There are things that you can do. It's all a learning experience. So not to feel so stuck at this point where you're trying to decide which way to go or what door to take, because you're just procrastinating at that point. There's never a perfect door. Four of Swords in the reverse. It feels like you're burning yourself out. Let's get one more and figure that out. You need rest, it says. Recovery. Four of Wands. Okay. Love that. The card, it says creativity, union, and freedom. This is usually the 11-11 card, so talking about alignment again. Yeah. I feel like your mind is very busy. Because of all the swords, we've got 3 sword cards have come through here. You're over-analyzing perhaps this opportunity, this option. Perhaps taking a step back would be the best way to make this decision. Doing what feels right and not necessarily only relying on your intellect, right? A lot of times that gut decision, that intuition lets us know that we've made the right choice. And sometimes you can feel a little nervous about it, but ultimately it brings you joy, it brings you excitement, right? So don't discount your intuition, your emotional intelligence as well when pursuing this beautiful gift. Because I do see this beautiful card of 11-11. So we're talking about alignment, meeting the right people. I love how it says union and freedom too. Feels very collaborative, a celebration, people celebrating you, and very much a creative endeavor. Like that is confirmed over and over again. I'm going to get you a card of healing, because I do feel like perhaps a little bit of perfectionism might be holding you back, which might be causing this procrastination as well. Trying not to make any mistakes, trying to always do what is, you feel, the best decision. But sometimes we don't have all of the answers until we walk on that path, right? With creativity, it's always a bit of a risk. So perhaps that's what you're not used to. Detachment. Cannabis, number 31. We've got Saturn and Neptune. Some discipline, some structure coming through, and dreaminess. This is like the perfect card for you, because you have both sides. You have that intellect, that strategy coming through with the Saturn, with the discipline, And then Neptune, that dreamy, creative energy coming through as well. It's a beautiful card. So detachment, perhaps detachment from the outcome is the best way for you to just leap and take that risk. Let's take a look at number 31. So 31, detachment. In the reverse, numb, dissociation, neglect, chronic pain, not seeing a way out, trapped and unsettled. I feel unsettled is the right description for you right now. The guidance. Saturn is said to be the lord of time and space, the lord of karma. Although often called the great malefic, Saturn is much more than what we experience in the third dimensional reality. The space-time continuum is a system that encompasses third dimensional reality as we know it, said to be ruled by Saturn. Yet the transcendence of this reality is freedom from Saturn, depicted by its polarity, Neptune. When the angels of time and space are respected, Saturn, they bless us with freedom and the ability to transcend, Neptune, the cycles of the pain body. If you feel restless, anxious, trapped in your own body, or have trouble sleeping, cannabis is here to remind you to cultivate inner calm. Breathe deeply, go for a walk in nature, immerse yourself in meditation, take naps, wow, that rest card, and creatively cultivate practices that soften the unsettled aspects of your being. Don't succumb to quick fix solutions when it comes to decompressing, as it often leads to self-neglect and dissociation. Tune deeply into the energies of the ancient ally and learn to transcend the cycles of self-induced pain. Yeah, I feel like that trapped energy, that overthinking, that over busy mind is what's being called out and perhaps stopping you from making a decision here with the Seven of Cups. But on the other side of that is this beautiful creativity, union, and freedom card. So well worth it to explore these gifts and to take all the blessings that come along with these gifts. I hope this has resonated, and I will see you on my next one. Group number 2, if you chose this blue lace agate, this will be your reading. I've pre-shuffled your oracle cards. Number 18, the love within you is infinite. Share it freely with the world. That's beautiful. Community. Okay. First breath, beginner's mind. Number 21. I love that Jupiter's come here to bless whatever you are wrapping up this year with and heading into 2024. Love that you have a full moon as well. I believe this is the Earth and Mercury, but do not quote me, they're tiny. That is very, very beautiful, especially on a full moon reading, to get a full moon there. And you've got Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. This feels like a new relationship that is very meaningful to you, because we've got the new moon, which is new energy. We've got first breath, which is technically like the Fool card, where you're starting a new journey. You're full of hope. You have full faith in what you are starting. You feel it being blessed. And then you've got all of this infinite love to share, and the community card too. It could be that you've had a falling out with people that you were very close to in 2023, but by the end of this year, you've realized why those falling outs had to happen, why they had to be released. And you have maybe already met people who see you, who meet you, who reciprocate with you, who are your people, right? And this is a beautiful reminder to say that you are safe in this love. You are safe in your body. You are safe in your home. You are safe to love. It could also be a romantic relationship for some of you. It feels like, yeah, a lot of blessings, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness with the way that you have butterflies and the rainbow here. You might be seeing that symbolism of butterflies. Perhaps even doing something where you've joined a group that goes hiking or is in nature more, or you've gone on a hiking trip where you've met friends, you've made new connections. It does feel like nature is part of this new cycle for you, for some of you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. the Tower. Release, destruction, enlightenment, release, yeah. The King of Cups, charismatic, warm-hearted, intuitive, and empathetic. The High Priestess. Okay, let's get 2 more. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, one that's prosperous. Feels very blessed. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse. All right. Beautiful. Yeah, so with this Tower card, there could have been a broken down relationship that was very near and dear to you. And in 2023, towers are usually something that is a breakdown that's almost life-changing. Now, a tower doesn't break down unless its foundation is weak to begin with. So whatever was released here, whatever was destroyed, it could have even caused you to have to move and leave your home. That type of momentous, event, right? So the loss of a very near and dear relationship, having to move out perhaps of a romantic relationship or family home. But it does feel like that is what needed to happen here, because if this is your energy where you are a sensitive, kind-hearted, warm-hearted, intuitive, and empathetic person, whatever was happening here was not in alignment with the type of energy you bring, which is a cup full of love and care and nurture. And your superpower is your emotions, it's your intuitive abilities, it's your ability to empathize with others. But if it's not being cared and nurtured, it can make you feel overwhelmed. And so you've been removed from that situation. And it has ignited your intuitive abilities, because the High Priestess, this is divine feminine energy. She is that inner voice, that inner wisdom, highly, highly intuitive, connected to the other side, getting intuitive hits, getting messages, understanding the world on a deeper, more spiritual level. And I believe that when this was removed from your life, these gifts heightened for you. And it's given you an opportunity to start perhaps a new job. You've had to move away, you've gotten promoted, you've started a business, maybe a partnership. That could be part of that first breath, right? That beginner's mind, something new that is all your own. The Seven of Wands, I believe, is here in the reverse to tell you you can let your guard down now. Challenge and courage, right? So you've had to, perhaps in the past, have your guard up, always defending yourself, defending your choices, defending how you feel, almost defending that you're not too sensitive, that you are not too much, and trying to convince people that you are not too much, when in fact they were the ones who couldn't understand your gifts, who couldn't understand and appreciate what you bring to a table, right? With this beautiful, warm-hearted, intuitive, loving heart that you have. And so your guard, although needed in that situation, in the reverse, it's like it's no longer needed. You can kind of take it easy. Let your guard down, especially for the right people, especially if you have met someone new. Of course, use your discernment. Of course, use your intuition. But don't block them out, thinking it's a repeat of the past, because you have healed a lot. I see you in your power. I mean, this is a king. This is the High Priestess. These are high cards, right? This is Major Arcana. This is a court card. This is someone who's mature in their emotional intelligence. They're not going to be easily manipulated or fooled. And you have this beautiful enthusiasm and hope for the future. Like, I love how she's running in the fields. Now, this card says prosperity and property as well, but it could also mean a wealth in the sense of your own self-worth. You know, you've rediscovered how much your self-worth means to the right people, right? How much your self-worth affects your life, your viewpoint, your perspective, how people treat you. That could be also what has changed here. Oh my goodness. Number 22, blessed. Beautiful. Let's read that from the book. I'm going to read you the relationship definition because I feel like it has brought about someone new in your life. And let's see what the card says. So, relationship message. You are moving towards a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. I love that. I hope this resonated, and I'll see you on my next one. Group number 3, if you chose this pyrite, this will be your reading. I pre-shuffled your oracle cards. Oh, you got 2 of these, okay. Number 33, promise to love yourself fully. Love how the moon has come through on the palm as well. Beautiful. Number 32, release the tension, relax your face, shoulders, let it all go, and surrender. Is that, wow, 33 and 32. I shuffle my cards very well. This could feel very like synchronized time for you, like you're seeing a lot of synchronicities. A lot of things are showing up that feel perhaps like deja vu. Maybe you're seeing 33 and 32 a lot. That could be significant for you. Perhaps it's your age. Very cool. Potential. 61, whale song with resonating. And prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Love that. Very grounded energy coming through here. You could be a Taurus, but not necessarily. Taurus season could be significant for you. Taurus season is April 20th to May 20th. So perhaps for that spring season, whatever seeds you're sowing right now, the potential, it culminates in Taurus season. It almost feels like releasing that tension you're holding in your body and redirecting it for something greater, like a project, a goal. Because of this mountain, it almost feels like Mount St. Helens. So you could be in Washington State, but not necessarily. Feels like a volcano. Definitely redirecting that tension you're holding in your body. It's a sign that you have untapped potential, and to put it towards something that resonates with you, that aligns with you. And you'll know it does because it will feel joyful. It will feel fulfilling. You'll have an emotional response to a project, work, collaboration, whatever it might be. And because it resonates, that is why the prosperity also comes. It's like a package deal. The more you're doing what you love, the more you're projecting that into the world, the more it is of service, of use to others, right? The more they can relate to it, the more prosperous it becomes. Yeah, that's really beautiful. Okay, let's get some tarot to clarify. So you could live by the coast. You could be on the west coast just because of all this water. Mount St. Helens coming up for me here. I'll take 5 cards. Strength in the reverse, that really blew out. Courage, strength, and control. In the reverse feels like feeling a little bit out of your element, perhaps lacking control or lacking courage to go after your dream. Justice, balance, equality. Let's get 3 more. Death card, okay. Transformation, new beginnings. 2 more. Queen of Cups, intuition, compassion, creativity. One last card. We've got the Creator card with No. It's very unique to this deck. So aside from the Queen of Cups, you only have what they consider Major Arcana with this Creator as well. Major Arcana cards, this is a major moment in your life. Having the courage to go after it, to seek this potential. There might be a contract coming up for you to sign with a potential to move, to start a new project, to start a new collaboration or a job. It's an ending to whatever you were doing in the past and a new beginning. So change is hard. And so it's in the upright though. It feels like you are ready. And you're ready to change. You're ready to transform. You're ready to start this new beginning. But I feel like the Strength card and the Creator card are linked. Like how she's holding a cat and there's a lion in here. It could feel like you're being held back because of ties, that you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You don't want to feel like someone is being left behind. You're a highly compassionate, highly empathetic person. Yeah, it feels like the thing holding you back the most is not letting go or not letting down the people you love. But this Creator card with the No, it's like there's so much potential, like there's electricity in the air with this lightning. And not utilizing your gifts. Sometimes you kind of have to say no to everything but the thing that brings you joy, right? Like to cut away what you feel are responsibilities or burdens on your shoulders that aren't actually yours to bear. So sometimes you are choosing yourself by saying no to other things, right? And that is okay to do, especially when they resonate with you, especially when they feel fulfilling. That is not being selfish. You know, sometimes when we are a selfless person, saying no feels like the worst thing you can do. But in this case, the cards are saying like you are ready for this change. You are ready to transform, to take on this new endeavor. It does feel like perhaps a work contract you're going to sign. And not hold back, because it's very much in alignment. You've got prosperity lies ahead. You've got resonating potential. Could be what's causing you all this tension too. So have the courage to say no, right, to what's not serving you and to get what you want. It could even feel like saying no to parts of the contract that don't resonate with you. To keep your creative freedom, perhaps even in whatever endeavor this is. Let's get you a healing card. We've got Inner Peace with Chamomile in the reverse, Sun and Moon coming through here. Very much that balance that's come through here, balancing the feminine and masculine energy coming through as well. All of this rest, this earth energy, tying me back to spring, because you've got these beautiful daisies, you've got this deer with the little foal as well. Yeah, it feels like spring is going to be very blessed for you. But to approach it with this calm, to approach it with releasing the tension, this should feel easy. This should feel fulfilling, joyful. Not to hold yourself back because of preconceived notions of what you should do. In the reverse, disharmony, emotional distress, excess worry, exhaustion, and anxiety, the guidance. If you find yourself often triggered and consumed by small stresses, be aware that they accumulate, creating a chronic state of disharmony and fear. Chamomile today is reminding you to not project your fears into life and others. Allow yourself a state of internal peace and give yourself the greatest love to imagine. Chamomile, like deer energy, instills a contained center of innocence, warmth, and light within us. Deer blesses us with the power of gentleness to heal our wounds and the heart mind of wounded beings. Don't push hard to do the work. It's gentleness of spirit that heals all. That's beautiful. I hope that resonated, and I'll see you on my next one. Group number 4, if you chose Aura Rose Quartz, this will be your reading. I've pre-shuffled your oracle cards. Let's take a look. Number 5, we are all one. Love all creatures, where we all share the same life force. This is beautiful. You might have a cat or have recently acquired a cat. It feels like, I say acquired a cat, I feel like a cat has adopted you and you're both very, very in sync. Perhaps this feels very like healing. Yeah, very in tune with you. They follow you around. They love to be near you. They love to purr on you. Yeah, beautiful. You might be someone who's always loved animals too. Number 6. Wow. Wow, 5 and 6. So synchronized. I shuffle my cards very well. You might have been drawn to another group that had something similar happen to them. I won't say what group, but it might be worth your while to go and listen to another group you might have been drawn to. So number 6 says, this moment will be a mere memory one day. Are you making the most of it? Yeah, very much living in the now. I feel like that's what this pad is doing for you, is allowing you to be in the moment, allowing you to kind of live in the real, like live in this time, not worrying about the future or thinking about the past. Like they allow you to be very much in the moment with them. Inner peace, yeah, it's beautiful. In the hand, the universe is your partner, number 31. And a time for healing, balsamic moon. Okay. I love this inner peace. Fish are very prosperous animals as well. Like they usually mean prosperity too. And I love that they're koi fish. So perhaps you are doing well with your career, or you have had a business idea or opportunity that will culminate in having enough prosperity or wealth coming your way, growth coming your way. This in the hand, the universe is your partner, is one of my favorite cards to get in this beautiful deck. Co-creation, feeling like you are in God's hand, and whatever happens next is meant to be. You are exactly where you are meant to be. You are doing exactly what you were meant to do, and everything you're doing is blessed. So feeling like you are truly taken care of. There is no wrong way to turn. No matter what happens, you are in divine timing. You are in divine love. You've done all you could on your end. Perhaps again with this business opportunity or work or career. And now it's kind of like, let God, let the universe meet you where you are. And it's time for healing. Perhaps healing, like we said, this worry about the future, this worry about, have I done enough? Have I done all I could? Have I met my potential? Have I met my goals? Could be a Capricorn, but not necessarily. Healing perfectionism, healing workaholism maybe. And so this pet, if this relates to you, take it if it does. It feels very healing for you because they force you to be in the moment, and they give you so much joy. When they're being all cute and they do silly things and you're playing with them, it feels like true joy, true inner peace in those moments with this pet. And if you believe in it, like, it does feel like this is a divine union between the two of you. Like you were meant to be together. Yeah, very, very beautiful. Yeah, they love you very much. Like it is very mutual. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Let's get some more. Ace of Pentacles, prosperity, property, beginnings. Yeah, that inner peace bringing you prosperity. I felt that. The Magician. Seven of Swords. One last card. I think what flipped over here. Yeah, the King of Swords. Interesting. These two court cards, normally an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but not necessarily. The Queen of Swords in the reverse, it's like not seeing the full truth, being clouded, being unable to see yourself clearly. But by the end of this journey, you become the King of Swords, where you do kind of cut through the BS, the stormy weather is happening all around him, but he is keeping his eye on the prize. He's keeping focused. It says ambition, power, and influence. And I feel like, and this has nothing to do with masculine or feminine, it just feels like you started off with perhaps being overwhelmed by your thoughts, to laser focusing your thoughts. Whatever this endeavor is, where you start to trust God, where you put yourself in God's hands and trust that whatever direction He's taking you in, that is the correct direction, you get to kind of, take that burden on your shoulders and kind of just give it to God and take it easy. Have that like breath of release. Like I feel it in my shoulders when I said that. Like just, whew, like that tension just releases. Giving yourself a chance to enjoy the moment, have peace, have joy in what you have right now. That could be that healing that you're being blessed with. Because it opens up the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity, business, perhaps a promotion, a new job. And look at the Magician. Again, we've got power coming through twice here. Power, action, skill. Yeah. The Magician is beautiful. Major Arcana card. Number 1. This has to do with masculine energy. This is that action, putting all of your intellect, your emotional intelligence, your intuition, your passion into action, getting it done, manifesting it, knowing that God has your back, knowing that it is doable. As soon as you focus on it, as soon as you work for it, you can achieve it. So there's no need to worry, and I love how there's this kind of stormy energy behind these two cards, but look how calm they are. They don't let the outer world affect their inner world. I think that's something that you're learning, that inner peace, right? Now, the Seven of Swords is very interesting here. That dishonesty is very sneaky energy, usually. Now, for you, I feel like it's telling you to be sneaky. It's telling you to not share your new project, your blessings with just everyone. It feels like to be on the down low with what you are doing, with what you're trying to manifest, this new project especially, because not everyone wants the best for you. So don't dangle this ring and show everybody like, look at this project that I'm doing. Look at all these blessings I'm getting, because not everyone is looking at you with a good eye, right? Like you might be attracting evil eye by doing that, if you believe in that. So keep yourself on the down low. Trust your most inner circle with your thoughts, with your ideas, with your ambition, but be very, very discerning. So this could feel like, you're not making any social media posts about this. You're not telling, a group of people, maybe even people at work. You're keeping your project very, very, on a need to know basis. And that's what blesses it, because that's where that energy pools, it culminates into you being able to utilize it, instead of other people coming in and putting seeds of doubt into your mind or trying to siphon your energy from you. You're focusing it all for yourself to achieve this goal. That is very, very cool. I am going to get you, oh, this is interesting. I'm going to get you this deck, because you feel like you are on it. And I want to see how you can best utilize your skills, the energy you're working with right now, and manifest this dream, this job, this business opportunity that you want for yourself. Ooh, that came right out. Home. Number 22, what Hesta. Let's read that from the book. So it came through in the upright empowerment message. Being at home in your own skin is what the Greek goddess of the earth, Hestia, offers you today. When you are in alignment with your truest self, it's like everything you do suddenly fits and feels right. Now is the time to also look into your domestic environment, making sure you are surrounded by beautiful things that have special positive meaning for you. Cleaning, tending house, and taking care of simple things are what is called for now. Chop wood and carry water, as the Zen koan puts it. The answers to the big questions come of their own accord when you're focused on the small tasks. The goddess Hestia reminds you that when you are at home in yourself, you are at home in the world. I love that, because if you are someone with a busy mind, if you are someone who does ruminate about the past or the future and you have a hard time being in the moment, this is beautiful advice to get yourself decluttered, to free up your space, to beautify, to focus on those small tasks and let God steer with the big tasks, right? Let it manifest as it's supposed to. Keep yourself in this high vibration of being in a beautiful space that is tidy, that is clean, that is inviting all of this beautiful energy into your space. I love the colors. I love her crown here too. Very lit up in the crown chakra. Yeah, love that. And the heart chakra too. Beautify your space. Love this. Hope that has resonated, and I'll see you on my next one.